Welcome to the 5-Minute Gap, a series of instructional videos that is aimed at helping you to get up and running with Google Apps in your classroom. Try to keep the videos to about 5 minutes or less. And in this video we're going to look at setting up a simple web page. In future videos we'll look at adding to that web page. Okay, so the first thing you'll need to do is log into your account again, and you're going to see that in the menu bar there's Sites. So if you click on Sites, you'll see a variety of options that are available to you. And one of those options is to create a new site. You can also look at the sites that you've created and you can browse sites. So what we want to do is create a site. And we are going to use a blank template, and you can name it. So I'm going to call this the 5-Minute Gap. We'd like to select the theme. Generally, neutral themes are good. In this case, I'm going to choose the rock one. And right away, I'm going to scroll down to more options. And we're going to give it a site category. So this is generally where it's good to put in something like science or art, languages, music, something of that nature, so that students that are looking for all the music sites within the school or all the science sites, that they're somewhat organized. So I'm just going to call this General Google Instruction. And you could provide a description in there, and you can share this in a variety of ways. And right now we're going to share this with only people that we specify. We're going to make use of the group list that we made in an earlier video. I'm just going to scroll up and check that everything looks good, and it does. So let's create the site. So there's the title of our site, and we see that there's a site map and a home page and some tools over here. We can edit this page. So I've clicked on that, and you could put something more interesting in here, a little more interesting. Welcome to the 5-Minute Gap. And a general description of the site. This is a site that is aimed at helping people use Google Apps. Okay, so enough of that. There it is. There's we've just created a page, and already you can see that if nothing else, you could just keep writing information on this page for your students, notifying them of general things, and even that would be a great communication tool. But there's far more power to this, to these websites than that. So just as a very cursory introduction, let's edit this page again. And we'll see that we get some things that we can do. And one of the things I'd like to do is I'd like to insert a calendar. There it is. And what I would like to insert is the calendar that we previously created, called My Classes. So I'm going to select that calendar. And you can choose different heights and widths and views that are available. I'm just going to select all the default ones. And right now we don't see it, and this is typical. We're in the edit panel, so we're not going to see the actual calendar until we click Save. And there we go. And now students that come to the site will see that there is well, we have some organization to do here because our text is now down at the bottom and then the calendar is on top. But that's formatting, and you can work back and forth by going into the edit button and so on. So let's just have a look at one of those things that we edited. If I click on my period 2 class, there we go. Students can see that on November 28th in period 2 that on page 12 they had to do these questions. So that's a very useful tool if you update your calendar on a regular basis for your classes. Later on we're going to look at this sharing, and we're going to do that all in one video. That's all for now, and we'll see you again when we look at adding to our web pages.